Hello and welcome, my lovely Leos. Leo, your card in tarot is the Strength card. This is the card to direct passions, to tame beasts, and reach higher power. I know every time, I'm a Leo rising, every time I think of my Leo energy, I think of purring. It makes me want to purr. And if you are Leo and you haven't purred yet, you are missing out. Alright, Leo, me being the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good in calling. I'll seek to raise the light with unconditional love and gratitude. So this will be my opportunity to say thank you, and I'm very, very warm-hearted and wholly gracious for all the likes, subscribes, the comments, the shares, donations. If you haven't subscribed yet, do hit that bell. More to come. I am on week 27 of my tarot YouTube journey, cartomancy journey, and I'm not going to lie, I haven't missed a week, and I don't intend to. Alright, my loves, this is also the Leo weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of October 14th through 20th, 2019. Remember, time is merely a pretense. These could be past, present, or future energies. And this is also a general Leo reading. It is for sun, moon, rising, and house positions. It's also for cross watchers. You are welcome. It is excellent to view yourself through the eyes of others, sometimes to learn about ourselves more wholly. So even this is a general reading, it still will not apply to all. But again, just hang around for the entirety of the reading for general Leo messages. I'll, of course, pull cartomancy lines to see how the energy is going to hit you in the timeline. All right. Leo, this week, it's all about that full moon energy. It's the last brightness. We're going to pass Halloween in darkness because this full moon is on the 13th of Sunday. It's going to be with us all week. It's represented by the Four of Wands. Of course, it could be the marriage card. I did get engaged once in October. But it is about reunions, returning to home and stability after a period of difficulty. We also have Venus and Mercury in Scorpio. It's all about an unapologetic sex bomb, but it's also about unmasking our shadow selves and unmasking others. A lot of masking villains, a little bit of a masking secret lovers, although I've only picked those up in personal readings. Surprises. Oh my gosh. It's not who you thought. And that's kind of the message of Mercury retrograde, which we are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde goes retrograde on Halloween, of course, so that'll be a fun night. All right, I'm just going to do a problem, a complication, and a likely result here for us, Leo. Oh, Leo, I feel your energy of... It's that somebody told you you couldn't do something. And it's the response, that fiery response of, Okay, Leo. Ugh. Sorry, Leo, I've pulled these cards for me before, and other fire signs before, because this is, well, other signs. This is the Hierophant card, this is the Taurus card, and this is in reverse. This is a loneliness, but this is also not going the way of the well-trodden path, Leo. As you know, you're going a very different way, but the way you're going kind of feels like with this Nine of Cups in reverse, like it's not your Nine of Cups, it's not your happiness. It feels like the move you're going to make, this very interesting move. It just feels like you're going to empty all your cups and start over. It does have that feeling, especially with this Four of Wands and Four of Cups in reverse. It's that start over energy. This could be a heavy depression card, so you need to be aware about that. But in this instance, to me, it just feels like this, I need to empty all my cups. I need to empty all my rage, my anger, my poison, the muddy waters that have fallen in. I need to empty it all and just start over and be myself. This is definitely a self card in reverse here. And it's a lonely card in reverse because one of the reassurances of the Hierophant card is a teacher and a teacher and a community and tradition. But this is a breaking out of all of that. It is actually a movement towards just you. And it's just time. It's like, I can't hold back that anymore. Your card just tried to fly out a little bit there. okay, but didn't really make itself known. Clarifiers for this Hierophant card. Oof. Okay, yeah. Little broke here, a little stuck in a bad situation. You seem like you're in an endless fight right now, and so this move toward this Taurus energy, this Hierophant and reverse energy, it's all about the burdens in reverse. You're stuck right now. You're not really building a kingdom. You're not having your fortunes. You feel like you're being robbed and tortured, and you feel like you're being, this is your motivation to leave. This is your motivation to leave things behind. There's deception and lies among you. Some of these lies, the Seven of Swords, could be lies we tell ourselves, deceptions we tell ourselves. This is not happiness, is basically, this is a fight. This is an ongoing fight. This is ongoing misfortune, an inability. I mean, you could have an earth sign in your midst, but there's no grounding here in the reverse. That could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but Leo, this is just no grounding. There's just no security, no safety, no honesty. It's just a bad position, and you were kind of hoping it'd be a Nine of Cups for you, but it's not. So the problem, the conundrum is, you want to be alone. You want to have that energy of, yeah, you're going to have to come out of the, you want to be alone. You want to live your own life, but it's not really your happiness. It's something you wanted that it's not really what you wanted anyway. So there's going to be, it's just an adjustment to things you want. I have that Nine of Cups in reverse being clarified by, yeah, you're going to have to come out of that lonely hermit energy. Could be a Virgo in your energy, but the Strength card is your card. In reverse, it is a vulnerable person, and the Hermit card is coming out of a life of quiet, a life of loneliness, perhaps a life of just being by yourself, because everyone obviously has been kind of jerky to you. A lot of dishonesty towards you, and just danger towards you and yours, so that it's almost like, you know, when you touch a hot stove, you're going to pull back, but it feels like things that should be supportive in your life are represented by that hot stove, so you're trying to really pull back, but it seems like you've pulled back from so much that you're basically alone. This Nine of Cups in reverse is basically the complication of, you've done that work, sure, you've cut off people, but now it's time to become vulnerable and introduce people back into your life, and start refilling your cups, because you're not happy. You do need to refill your cups. You're very nervous about this. This is like, it's like you're going to start a group project, or you have new roommates, or you're leaving a living situation, a home situation and moving into another with a group of people. It's going to change the way. It's like living alone but moving into a group, and it's going to change the all right, like you're moving in with family. And in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse tells me that it's not the best family situation, but you're ready. You're ready for this fight. You're ready for the way family is. With the King of Swords, you've got a strategy. You can hold your own. And I don't think you have to come in as hard as you think you do just because there's a passive difficulty. I think these people miss you just as much as you miss them. It feels, Leo, like you want to come in vulnerable. You want to come in as yourself. But I don't think they've seen you as yourself in a long time. I think they've seen you mostly as this King of Swords, removing energy. They watch you, perhaps, of course, because these are people I think you're moving in with, or you're going to be surrounding yourself with more often. And your energy in the past has been very decisive, very strategic, very emptying people from your space if they have been negative, and this is like that not being able to happen as much, maybe. And I'm going to tell you, people are nervous. People expect you to come in as this King of Swords. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your energy, but it does, that gave you difficulty in your childhood, you know, a bully kind of thing. But it's, in the upright, the King of Swords is not a bad position to be. It's more strategic, it's more planning, and it's kind of a weird position by the Six of Cups here, but it just feels like you think you're planning your way into a little mishap, a little energy of, I don't necessarily like these people that much, or you're afraid they're going to push on your vulnerabilities. You fear depression coming out. You feel like you might come into a dark space because of this connection. And it's probably because of your financial situation people have been taking from you. You've been working very hard for very little. And it's a cycle of non-abundance. Non-abundance. So, okay, I do have to clarify. Yeah, it's because you're not ending something. It's just something's not working that you gotta end. Ooh, the Tower in reverse. Okay, who else got this? Aries, maybe? Because fire signs, I'm not really sure. But, this Tower in reverse is, next to this Judgment card. It means, you're not ending something. And a Tower is coming. But you're going to end it. You're going to make that decision to come out of this period of just disaster. It feels like you've had to make some tough decisions. You've made them, and you just don't want to run with them just yet. When you release that energy of fighting this, of trying to be your old you, it's okay to be the new you, or change your energy, or be something else that you didn't plan on. It does seem like you know there are positives, and there's hope in these relationships, and there's ways that this can actually put you in more of a King of Swords energy, more of your own speaking, presenting kind of energy. And it doesn't hurt to consider that things might be okay. Once you feel like it's a Tower moment happening to you, but it's more of an ascension. It's you avoiding a Tower, to be honest. It's the Judgment card in reverse here is you just hesitating because you just don't feel like this is a good idea. But as soon as you get there, it feels like as soon as you get there, you're going to know that this is the best thing for everybody. I feel like a good blending of things. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. There's a little bit of a have to, kind of, because there's no money. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you're coming in as a poor kid, a poor boy, poor girl, and so yeah, you're in a vulnerable position. That's why I pulled your card in reverse here. You've been vulnerable, and I don't think everybody knows just how vulnerable you've been. So you're going to have to come clean about that to people, just that you have vulnerabilities and things have not been working out in your favor, and you've just been struggling. But the this here card, remember I talked about blending and tempering. It's gonna be fine. Unbelievably, the Sagittarius card came out. But the important thing is that there is going to be a blending. There is going to be a mixing. There are going to be things you don't have to give up in this. I know you're afraid of that. That's what this Page of Pentacles is. You're afraid of you're going to lose your value, your childlike heart. Perhaps even, seems like more of a serious kind of situation, but it's not going to be bad for you, Leo. This is actually going to be a good blending. This is going to be a good mix. It's like once you get there and once things start moving, it's like you're never going to want to leave. I find that hard to believe, but at the same time, Spirit is just asking you to open your heart to that. Open your heart to the vulnerabilities. Your expectations are not the reality. Spirit is pushing this reality, as in this is what is possible. This is what's coming. Don't be afraid to open your heart. Don't be afraid to be yourself either. It's going to be a victory, a very public victory, a heroic victory, this coming together. I'm sorry. We got our wind and our fires in Southern California right now. So, yeah, this is going to be, your reluctance is going to prove futile, because this is the victory card. It is the card of a public victory, a coming together of a group where everybody knows that everybody worked at this. There is going to be a Queen of Earth in reverse with this Queen of Pentacles that is towards Virgo Capricorn. It feels like they're concerned about this just as much as you are, but they have this Ten of Pentacles. Everyone feels right now that a new cycle is beginning, and it's kind of flipped that Queen of Earth on their head a bit, but it's something they want. It's something they don't mind. Your presence is wanted here. People want you there. It's not even a matter of, it's like, thank God Leo's coming. It really is that feeling. All right, everybody knows it's good. There's a little work to be done here with you, Leo, because you're not doing well. I have you in reverse here with the King of Wands in reverse, the green dragon. Green dragon can be the envious dragon. It can be the drug-addicted dragon, but it is moreover a dragon without, a dragon looking on, desiring, and it is, you're going to have to come clean about it. You're just going to have to tell people that, yeah, people have been cutting you up. Five of Swords, it's a battle card. You've been fighting something that is extremely difficult, and they know it, and they want you there. They want you to put your burdens down. They feel like your presence puts their burdens down as well, wherever you're going, Leo. I mean, this could be a trip. It could be a vacation. I didn't really get that. I just expect the Chariot card to come in if that were the case. But it feels more like you're moving in with somebody or people are moving in with you. It's a separation of loneliness. You're not going to be as lonely or it has as much space to, like, have your energy clean just because you've chosen not to engage with others. That's going to be all going away. Seven of Swords. Truth. This is a repeater card in your energy. You know people have been taking advantage of you. It's really broken your heart. Okay, yeah. This is just the truth coming out about what you've been going through in your home, in your love life. You have a broken heart. I feel like you haven't opened up to these people about what's going on with you. They see you struggling. They don't know what's going on with you. I feel like this is you going to be like, hey, I gotta say it. I just gotta tell you how the heartbreak happened. What really happened. What really went wrong. Why this fell apart. It could be a family falling apart, but it's 10 of Diamonds is sometimes a family falling apart, and but this is that sense of or even a 10 of Cups, any of the higher cups. 9 of Cups in reverse is definitely a physical family falling apart, and in that falling apart of that former existence that you have, it's just because you haven't spoken up. It's because people aren't sure what to do with you, even because you have a broken heart, but you're so strong that they're not even sure your heart's broken. I know you have pain here, though. I know you have pain because you have burden cards here, the 9 and the 10. It's something you just need a break from, man. You just need to put your feet up. I hope this is you just visiting family and that being a good respite, so not too much of your life is falling apart, but it does feel like a lot is changing. A lot is about to change. You're adjusting. Moreover, it feels like if you were living a big, giant 20-bedroom house and you've gotten divorced, it is like downsizing into like a 1-bedroom with your sister. All right, this is it's not like the end of the world. It is, but it is a smallerizing for purposes that you know it's important to be happen. It has to happen. You have to pour out these cups to heal yourself. All of them. All your cups need to be empty, and it's going to leave you very vulnerable. But it's just what you need to bring happiness, your wish come true, and happiness. You will celebrate with these people. There's going to be a coming together. You don't think so, but there is. You just change your perspective on this because they want you there. They're concerned about you. They do want you there. That's that feeling I got. All right. Thank you, Leo, for sharing your energy with me. Wow. People love you. People really do love you here. All right. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. PayPal link is in the box below, as is my email for personal readings or to connect with me privately. That is Clovers1111@gmail.com. And Leo, I know it's going to be a tough one, but do have a lovely week.